Всем привет, друзья! С вами Алексей, а мы продолжаем играть Chicken Police. Пернатые полицейские. Скорее всего, это будет финальный выпуск по этой игре. Мы уже приближаемся к финалу. Может, он будет больше, чем час, но пора бы уже пройти до конца эту игру. Продолжить. Так что, ребятки, приятного вам просмотра.
Please consider carefully. You may not understand yet, but you are extremely important here.
Ah, cut the cryptic crap. Is this some kind of occupational hazard?
Maybe it is. To be honest, I don't know.
Well, honey, if you put your mind to it, you can always find me.
Should I take that as an invitation?
I'd like to know who you really are. I mean, behind the acting.
Thank you, Detective. Appreciate it.
What do you make of this, Marty?
What do I make of it? It's all nonsense. But the bunny is right about something.
Which is?
You're gonna go through with this. I mean, we are. It's our trademark. And what's the difference what we make of it?
It's a matter of principle.
Come on, Sonny. Don't be stubborn. Don't lie to yourself. That's the spirit. Once we're in, let's do it and get out with some dignity.
You're sounding like an adult. What the hell's wrong with you?
Nothing. I've just been watching your ass too much.
Huh, that's funny.
Huh.
Next time, but not now. Listen, Lewis, you've always been a loyal friend, but how can I trust you from now on?
I understand if you can't look at me the same way, Sonny, but believe me, we're not that different.
What do you mean?
Well, you know, I lie to everybody. It's my job. You lie to yourself because of your job.
I'm not asking you to give me a lecture on morality.
Just think about it. You'll do anything to stall, to face the real you and your real desires. Your wife and your daughter. You look for them, and yet you don't. This journey of yours around the world, well, that may never happen. Well, don't you think it's symbolic? You never leave Clawville because you'd have to move on to do that. And that's exactly what you can't do, because you live in the past. Therefore, you lie to yourself.
Just stop this.
As you wish, Sonny. I'm sorry, buddy, if I hit a nerve.
Forget about it. Okay, I'll talk it over with Marty. We'll be in touch. But for now, please leave us alone.
As you wish, Mr. Featherland.
Sonny, you have my number. Call me when you're ready. Calla and I will work out the plan.
If we're gonna work together, I can't guarantee we're gonna follow any plan.
We'll see, Sonny. But you have a deal.
Right.
Goodbye, Sonny. But think about it. And don't do anything rash or stupid.
We're here to help you.
I'll try. Now would you please?
Goodbye, old friend.
Mr. Featherland? Mr. McChicken?
Bye, lady.
All right, let's take a deep breath, and then we'll head to the hive.
What? But we just promised we'd tell them first.
I promised not to follow any plans.
You are one cocky son of a cock.
I beg your pardon?
I thought I'd have more time, but... Listen, boss. I know how important this is. Frank was my friend too. But I think the poor guy's gonna have to wait a little longer. We can't rush over there just yet.
What do you mean we can't rush? Just because of what those two are saying?
No. No. Actually, I need to say something.
What's bugging you?
Well, you know, Boss Bird, Laura gave me an ultimatum.
Laura? What ultimatum?
There's more. Even worse. She's invited you to dinner.
What?
Tomorrow night. She insists, tooth and claw, and you've seen her teeth. She wants to talk to you, to us, about us.
About what? I don't understand.
She's not gonna take me back if we don't get a few things straight, okay? Look, this is important to me. Do me a favor and come.
I don't know.
Monica will be there.
What? You've been planning all this behind my back?
Yeah, I was afraid to tell you because of your reaction.
Clucking hell. You're right.
So? Are you coming?
I guess. It's the least I can do. Frank can wait a day, right? His clock is ticking differently now.
Oh, yeah. Now it's ticking an infinity.
Poetic, Marty.
Sonny, listen, there's one more thing. Get some rest, okay?
Yeah, that's nice of you, kid, but no. You know, I got 1,000 things going on, and when my mind's racing, I just can't stop it.
No, listen to me, Sonny. I'm serious. Just relax, okay? I'll see you at my place tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, fresh and crisp. You pick up Monica on the way. Do we have a deal?
All right, Marty, but stop talking to me like I'm a dimwit.
Thank you. That means a lot to me.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
Now give me a hug, you big dummy.
What? Get the clock out of here.
All right, I'm going. And no drinking, okay? Tomorrow, rested, clean, fresh as a day-old chick.
You're not my mother hen. Clock off.
All right. Tomorrow, then.
Molly?
You're too late. Again. I don't know. I'm not even surprised. Just... I was so scared. Why weren't you here? Why aren't you ever here?
What happened? Where's Tessa?
She's fine. She slept through the whole thing. But that man, he was just standing there. He stood there in complete silence. And then he just disappeared. I saw his eyes. They were yellow, so bright and yellow. They burned.
Listen to me, baby. You have to concentrate. Who was it?
I don't know.
You have to know.
I don't know. I'm sorry, okay? I don't know.
Okay. It's okay.
I can't take it anymore, Sonny. It's not just about you and me anymore. It's Tess.
I know. And I will find whoever did this. I'm gonna find him. And I'm gonna...
But I don't want you to find him, okay? I want you to find me. Find us, for all the God's sakes.
I understand, Molly.
Don't you understand? If you find him, what then? There will be another case, another madman. It will never end.
We're getting out of here. We'll forget this whole thing, I promise you. It'll end. Believe me.
But we won't be here then.
Molly, you can't be serious.
I'm not gonna watch you destroy yourself and everything around you. You can burn the city for all I care, but we're not gonna burn in it. Your family or Clawville. Choose.
It's not that simple.
Of course it's not. It never is.
I was surprised, but Marty was right. I had a terrible nightmare about that old case, but I slept like a log afterward. And I woke up a brand new rooster. Sometimes you need a break, that's all. Even if it's just for one day. So I rested. And I wondered a lot about a lot of things and a lot of people. And then the day was gone, just like that. I got myself together and went to pick up Monica. I knew I was in for more than a friendly chat at Marty's. I was more afraid of Laura than I was of the Golden Fang clan, or this crazy conspiracy that was beginning to form in my head. I was afraid that what she was going to talk about would change everything. Here we are.
Here we are. Then, shall we go in?
Listen, Mon, can I ask you something?
Sure, go ahead.
Is this, I mean, is this a date? Well, what's so funny? You're right. It was stupid to even ask.
No. It's just... Sonny, do you want it to be a date?
It's not polite to answer a question with a question. Do you?
Did you just answer my question with a question?
Mon, please, I'm dying here.
Yeah, this could be a date. If you want it to be. And only if you promise to make it even better.
Well, I can try. I know a good place we could go after.
You don't mean Zip's Cafe, do you?
How did you know? Oh, I'm not good at this. Clucking hell.
Okay, then I'll take you somewhere. Let's just get this over with, okay?
Deal.
Hey, what's going on here?
What's going on? Nothing. Nothing at all. Absolutely nothing. Why?
Right, come on. Laura's waiting.
Okay, let's go.
Шикарная картина, про которую Марти
Laura.
говорил. Да,
Santino
сразу видно.
Fairland. I'm glad you've honored us with
Любитель
your
искусства.
presence. When was the last time you were here?
Oh, about a lifetime ago.
Kind of. Monica, darling, it's so good to see you.
You too, Laura. How are you feeling?
We're fine, thank you. The nights are hard sometimes, but I'm managing surprisingly well.
So good to hear. Can I help you in the kitchen?
Sure, come on. I'll show you around.
Let's go.
Clucking hell, Marty. Didn't you forget to tell me something?
Oh, the painting? Gee, I know, it's extremely scary. When Laura bought it, I didn't sleep for weeks.
It's not that, you big dumbass. Laura.
Oh, yeah. Well, of course, it's not news to me.
Don't you think it's worth mentioning? I'm your partner, for cluck's sake. It could affect your work.
Well, has it affected my work?
I don't know. Maybe. Shit, it's been months.
You want to be godfather to the baby?
Wait, what?
Don't worry. You don't have to answer now. We've got time.
Did you just shock me on purpose to appease my anger?
Maybe. You don't think I'm smart enough to do that?
I don't know what to think anymore, but... Ah, shit. Congratulations, you big moron. I guess that's the right thing to say.
Without the moron part, but yeah, something like that. And thank you very much, Sonny. That's very nice of you.
Why didn't you tell me sooner?
Hey, relax. Just enjoy the evening. The best is yet to come.
Oh, cluck. Will there be more surprises?
Well, maybe.
You got any bourbon?
Don't worry. We got you.
You're a pal.
I know. I know.
You two have a beautiful apartment.
Sonny, you're cute. But I don't need the small talk. Just try to relax and have a good time. I'm glad you came.
I'm glad too. I guess, yeah. Anyway, I was kind of surprised to hear the big news, but congratulations.
Thank you, Sonny. It really is a miracle.
Yeah. I remember when Tessa was, yeah, never mind. Silly stuff. I'm gonna go get a drink now.
Okay, Sonny.
Everything okay, Mon?
Of course. I feel fantastic. And Laura is so beautiful. Thanks for inviting me, Sonny.
It wasn't me, but thanks for coming.
You're welcome. This could be a regular thing, right?
Maybe we shouldn't get ahead of ourselves.
It's been a lifetime since you were last here, huh, Boss Bird?
That's right. I hardly recognize it.
Well, you should have come more often. We invited you.
I know, Marty. You're right. I feel stupid. And as for Laura...
I'm sorry again for not telling you. It wasn't intentional. I mean, maybe a little. I didn't want you to worry about us.
She's glowing.
Yeah, she's been cleaning all day.
No, I mean the apartment. Everything is glowing.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. She's doing really well. She's a whole new woman since we found out.
This changes everything.
It's the way of the world. It doesn't change anything. We'll eat, and then we'll talk.
I'm apprehensive.
Oh, come on. It's just a little dinner with friends. If we had a normal relationship, we'd do this every month.
Really? Is that a thing? You think Moses and Plato go up to each other's places?
Cluck, no. Moses is even more socially insensitive than you, and Plato probably lives in a cardboard box in an alley. But that's not the point. We should do it more often.
Okay, well, let's do it again when I get back from the wilderness.
Oh, yeah. That around-the-world journey of yours. Of course.
Boy or girl? Do you already know?
Nope. We don't know yet. I mean, Laura doesn't want to know, but I have a feeling it's a boy. These top-cock genes, you know? How could they produce anything else?
Well, yeah, I'd be shocked too, but don't get ahead of yourself. Life is full of surprises.
It sure is. The last few days are especially full of them.
Tell me about it. First Frank, then Lewis, then this. I don't even know if I'm a boy or a girl anymore. There's something dear Marty forgot. She's so happy talking.
Take a load off, Sonny. Dinner will be ready soon.
Okay, I've got some digesting to do.
Yes, you do.
How does Laura feel about, not eating meat?
Well, pretty much like everyone else. She eats fake meat. Not MEAT, if you want to know, so you don't have to scour the pantry for clues.
I wasn't going to.
Yeah, sure. Anyway, yes, she eats meat substitutes, but she also has to eat very small amounts of approved, real, dried meat on her doctor's recommendation. You know, for the baby.
Where do you get the approved meat? And how is it any different than eating your neighbor?
Good questions, and as usual, asked in a tasteless and totally insensitive way.
Sorry.
I'm used to it, and I have no answers.
Hair, feathers, and scales. What is this horror?
Terrible, right?
Unbelievable. Is this high art?
I couldn't believe it when Laura brought it home.
I can imagine.
At first, I thought she was joking, but that was over a year ago. It still scares me to death at night.
Well, don't look at it at night.
When the moonlight hits it and lights up that face.
You could torture someone with a picture.
Are you ready?
Hell no, and I'm not worried about the food.
I bet you're not. What do you eat at home? Cigarette butts and whiskey?
Lately, I've been on a super healthy hemp seed mush diet.
Ugh, sounds awful.
It is.
Dinner is served.
Yep, let's eat. I'm starving.
I don't have much of an appetite.
Sonny, please.
Okay.
And then the rhino says, if you gotta go, you gotta go.
Oh, stop it, Martin.
Classic.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
Martin, how about giving Monica a hand in the kitchen? I'd like to have a word with Sonny.
Sure, darling. Mon?
Yeah, let's go.
So, here we are. What did you want to say?
I think you know exactly, Sonny. Ever since you walked into the apartment and saw me.
You're right. Well, it was hard not to notice. By the way, you knew I didn't know?
I wouldn't say I knew, but I had a hunch.
Anyway, Marty's a good kid. In fact, he's not a kid anymore. I'm sure he'll be a good father.
Martin has always been a very devoted husband. But when it comes to work, I'm out of the picture. It's like I don't exist.
Yeah, I know. And it's my fault.
Now that I'm in this condition, it's time for him to decide. His job or me. Effectively, you, Sonny, or me.
I tried to shake him off more than once. Ah, Cluck, we didn't even talk to each other after our incident. And yet, somehow we always found each other again.
As the bullet makes the wound.
Yeah.
I know. And that's why I'm asking you in person, please. Let him go, Sonny. Send him away. Even if it means breaking his heart. Because he'll never leave you on his own.
Okay, Laura. I'll do it.
Promise me, Sonny. Not the usual way, but for real. No more someday, no more soon. Will you do it? Now.
I think so. I mean, Yes, I'll do it.
Thank you, Sonny. You don't know how much this means to me.
No, I don't, but I understand, and you're right.
Hey, what's with the dark mood? You didn't bite his head off, did you, darling?
We were just talking, and besides, it's getting late.
Yeah, I got work tomorrow.
Well, thank you for your hospitality. It was wonderful.
As Sonny says. Thank you, Laura. Dinner was fantastic, and you are beautiful.
Oh, come on. I hope you'll come back more often.
You mean together? Well, I don't know.
I'm sure there'll be an opportunity, Laura.
I'll walk you out.
Yeah, thanks, buddy. Could you please get in the car, Mon? I'd like a word with Marty.
Oh, sure, Sonny.
Whoa, that sounded serious. Listen, I know Laura's cooking, well, it looks better than it tastes, but...
Shut up for a second.
Oh, okay.
Listen, Marty. Laura and I have been talking, and although I had a hard time admitting it at first, she's right.
This is starting off bad.
Listen, I'm not going to stall. I'm just going to say it. You're having a baby, and I'm old. It's time for you to go right and me to go left. The Chicken Police was a great ride, but it's over.
Wow. Shit, that's a lot, huh?
Yeah, it is.
I knew this day would come, but I always hoped we'd die first.
Clucking hell, don't say that.
I'm just kidding, Sonny. Well, we both have a new life to start, don't we? You and your adventure into the wild, and...
And you've got an even bigger adventure into the wild waiting for you.
Yeah. I'm scared to death.
You should be. Nothing can prepare you for it.
Hey, you're supposed to be encouraging me.
Yeah, you're right. Well, I survived it. So can you.
I'm not sure you're the best example, Sonny.
I know I'm not. So that's what all the drinking and shouting was about.
Yeah. Laura gave me an ultimatum. The job or her. I wanted to tell you, but I couldn't. Then I stumbled across a bottle of whiskey, and it was easier than facing you.
Oh, shit, kid. Don't be like me.
Yeah, I guess I figured that out the hard way.
So, are we okay?
I asked you to do something, you did it. Now it's my turn to do you a favor. We'll go get Frank back, and then it's over. We shake hands, you go on your around-the-world trip, and I go raise a kid.
That, sounds pretty good.
There you go. So stop whining and step on the gas. Let's finish what we started.
You're right. Let's do it, Marty. One last time.
Okay, don't say that. It's as if we're gonna die.
Oh, just shut the clock up, and let's go.
That's better.
That was tough. Furry hell.
So, the date's off, right?
Oh, hey, Mon. Yeah, I guess so.
Are you at least gonna drop me off at the station before you go kill yourself?
Well, I'm going there anyway.
Okay. I'm a little angry.
No, look, I promise I'll make it up to you.
You will? Just take care of Marty, okay?
I will. As soon as we entered the station, I got a strange, gloomy feeling. Or maybe I still hadn't recovered from the shock of the dinner. No. I had the feeling that something bad was going to happen. That we were heading straight to our doom. I haven't had that feeling in my stomach since I was a rookie cop. My feathers were fluffing up.
I'm so glad we're over that, big guy.
No more surprises today, okay? I'm a little dizzy.
Come on, don't be such an egghead. Let's get this over with tonight and
finish the whole thing, huh?
the whole thing.
I mean, the Chicken Police.
Oh, no way, man. Don't take it like that. We may not be working together anymore, but the Chicken Police will never end as long as we're alive.
I needed that.
Ah, come on, you big old bird. Give me a hug.
Get the clock off me. Hey, Phil. Why am I not surprised to see you here?
Just flying with the wind, darling.
You wouldn't happen to be watching us on Lewis's orders, huh?
What? What and who?
No need to look so dumb. We know everything. Lewis told us.
Keep it down, you mother cluckers. Even the walls have ears here.
You think the clan's got a mole in the station?
They buy off anybody they can. That's just the way it is. Nothing new.
Nobody ever tried to buy me off. What about you, Sonny?
No, me neither.
Why? Well, I wouldn't accept it, but it's a matter of principle.
Ha ha, you're a funny kid, Marty. But you're lucky you didn't get approached. These bastards get everybody at their most vulnerable, and you're especially vulnerable right
Because of the little one?
exactly.
Hey, even you knew about that?
What do you mean? Everybody knows.
Oh, clucking hell, Marty. I swear I'll kill you.
Hey, don't hurt me. I'm about to be a daddy.
Listen, Phil. If you're following us and you get lost in traffic or something, here's the address where we're headed.
Thanks, Sonny. Wait, is this a joke?
No, if you're gonna follow us anyway, I don't want you to lose our track halfway.
Oh, okay.
So, since when?
Am I standing here?
Since when are you a member of the King's Guard, you buffoon?
Ah, so you even know our lame name. I didn't make that up, believe me.
Phil, get to the point.
A few years ago, Lewis recruited me. It was good money, and I agree with what they're doing. Plus, I was tired of chasing sad dames' husbands around in smoky joints. I wanted more.
Didn't we meet in a smoky joint?
Yeah, but now I'm chasing kings and queens in smoky joints. Makes my beak taste a little different.
I'll bet. And you were watching us.
Who do you think called for help when you broke into the Wessler estate? Or who softened up the queen before you got to the distant light?
Oh, wow. So, a big thank you is in order.
At the very least, you pluckers.
Well, thanks, I guess.
It was hard to say, wasn't it? I see it's killing you.
Leave me alone.
We hear you've got a hot lead.
Just don't burn yourselves, chickens.
I'm afraid we're a little burned already, kitty. But we're made of tougher stuff, so don't you worry.
But you're not doing anything illegal, are you? I mean, you're not breaking any laws or anything?
What? Come on, Moses. We've never done anything like that.
Is that irony?
Your senses are one of a kind, Mr. Master Detective.
And that's cynicism.
You're amazing, Moses.
Hey, don't mess with us, chickens, or you'll regret it.
Just kidding, guys. Relax. We're all on the same team.
I'm not always so sure of that.
Don't be such a misery, Moses.
Laws are there to be interpreted freely.
What? No, not at all.
I don't like what I see in your eyes, Boss Bird.
We're gonna get to the bottom of this, Mon. Once and for all.
Just get out of this in one piece, okay? And let me know if there's anything I can do to help.
You're an angel.
I know, Marty. But I don't want you to meet any other angels tonight, okay?
Understood.
Good.
All done. It was time to put an end to the matter. When I looked at Marty, I saw nothing but confidence. Perhaps naive, but determined and brave. Like some demigod from ancient mythology. An indestructible rooster. And then it occurred to me, I wanted to be like him. Slowly, the outline of the factory began to appear. The sky was even darker here. Was it the smoke, or was it some ominous cloud? Either way, I had to summon all my strength. Marty was counting on me, and so was the city. One last run, old cock. One last run. And there it stood in front of us. The former textile factory, looking like a fortress. While black smoke rose from its chimneys, beams of light from its towers searched for anyone foolish enough to trespass. Well, here are two dumb cluckers doing
It really is a fortress.
barbed wire, searchlights. They don't make it easy.
Hiding in plain sight.
No sane animal would set foot in the hive. We're nuts.
I still want to get these guys.
And if everything goes to plan, they'll be behind bars soon, Marty.
Amen to that.
But no heroics, okay? All we have to do is get proof of what we suspect. And of course, get Frank's body out of there.
They have a whole fleet.
They've already swamped Clawville with the stuff, but I'm afraid they won't stop here.
The colonies?
Best case. But worst case, the whole wilderness.
Unless they're stopped by the legendary chicken police.
Let's just get this done, okay?
With you, Boss Bird. Quite a building.
It was one of the largest clothing factories in the whole city. In fact, the whole empire.
Wouldn't it have been in the Crown's interest to protect it?
By the time the Klan got their hands on it, the business was already going bust, thanks to the Segregation Act.
So the Crown is responsible.
For this madness in the hive.
This economic, political stuff gives me a headache.
You don't have to think about it, Marty. Just be there when the fast bullets fly.
That I can do. Well, the main entrance is impossible.
Unless we come in with a tank.
If only Blood Boil's poster tank was real.
A tank is never a good solution, Marty.
Wow, what am I saying? Is that from some general fella?
Yeah, from Colonel Santino, I'm too old for this shit, Featherland. I shudder when I look at these huge towers.
I don't want to know what's in these.
I think we already know, partner.
Are they playing war games or what?
If they find out what we're doing here and the Clawville police invade the hive, it's certainly gonna be war.
Shit. Can this city take that?
I don't know, but right now, I see no better way.
We're clucked. Hey, there seems to be a light on the side.
Looks like a back entrance.
If we can get down that hill, this looks like a better place to get in than the front.
I agree with you there, Marty. Look at this, Marty. A back door. Away from everything. All lit up. Isn't that a wonderful coincidence?
They could have written in big red letters, crap.
Yep, kinda on the nose.
We're just going in anyway, right?
That's what we do, young fella.
They forgot to scrape that off.
A little memento from the past.
They say a lot of broke insects got jobs in the textile factory before it closed. You don't think some of them were, you know...
Let's not go there, Marty.
Are they trying to keep something out?
Or they want to keep something in.
Probably both.
You ready?
Always ready, partner.
I wish I shared your enthusiasm.
It seems too easy, doesn't it? Did they really just leave the door open?
Marty, look over there.
Is that? Oh no.
Frank. There's a reason they left the door open.
It really is a trap.
They want us to see what they're doing.
Why would they do that?
Because they've led us all the way here by our beaks, Marty. Strange little clues in strange places. The gold tooth, the secret message, you name it.
We're just pawns in their game.
Don't write us off yet, young fella. We know something about Frank they don't. What Frank himself told us.
What do you mean?
What he said before he died.
He said, the meat is us. We can guess what that means. Cluck, we know exactly what it means.
And what else?
Something about not eating that shit?
He said, I swallowed that shit.
The fake meat, right? And it's understandable he'd be angry about it after he found out what it was made of.
That's what I thought at first. Then I realized Frank was trying to tell us something more. Before Mick shot him, he swallowed something. Something important. A piece of evidence.
That's what the note on the strange paper said.
I hid it where no one will ever dare search for it. Only through my cold body.
This means that...
Brace yourself, Marty.
Oh, no. We're not...
Yeah, we have to open Frank up and get that thing out of him.
So we cut open our dead friend, take out what he swallowed, and then somehow get the cut-up body out of here?
That's the plan. And we've got to hurry.
Good plan. Fortunately, there's not a single filthy psychotic element in it.
You know me, always trying to think.
Yeah. Well, another check mark on my bucket list, that's for sure. So, how do we get started?
We start by taking a deep breath.
Great wild ones, have mercy on us.
Oh, shit. It's definitely Frank. Look at the antlers.
Looks like they haven't started yet.
Yeah, we just made it. They could be back any minute, so we gotta hurry.
Gotcha.
Опа, ребятки, у нас мини-игра. Фрэнк проглотил важную улику. Проведите вскрытие, чтобы найти ее. Блин. Для каждого этапа процедуры требуется соответствующий инструмент. Блин. Ну ладно, давайте пробовать. Чего? А чего выбирать-то?
Don't lose your head.
А. Куда вести-то? Так. Ох, фу. А... Что-то не понимаю, а как делать? А. Подожди, что? Еще что ли откачивать здесь что-то надо? Мгм, там что-то есть, тогда нам, получается, вот это нужно. Что-то мы достали.
What is this? Yuck, how disgusting.
It's covered with some kind of tough, sticky slime. We should get it off.
But how?
This is where they did the autopsies, right?
More like brutal dismemberment. Whatever you want to call it, there must be something we can use.
Did you find anything?
There must be something here. What about this?
Some kind of acid. Or maybe it's good for the goo ball.
Maybe. But what if it eats everything, even what's inside?
Any better ideas?
Nope, not really.
Опа, кольцо. Королевское кольцо-печатка обычно означает одобрение королем. Как правило, его получают только фавориты короля и действующие от его имени.
Cluck.
Is this the king's signet ring?
It is. Which means...
What does it mean exactly? The king himself formed an alliance with a clan?
I might have thought so yesterday. But after what Lewis said...
Lady Kayla.
I'm not sure. She could be dealing with the clan on the king's behalf.
They needed a new hideout.
Kayla gave it to them. The Hive.
She's worshipped like a saint here.
She opens orphanages and shelters for the homeless.
So the church is essentially a cover.
And MEAT makes a cheap meat-flavored product out of insects, which she floods the city with.
I think I'm getting dizzy.
She must have run out of the homeless.
Is that why they had to dig up graves? By order of the king?
The ring must have been Kayla trying to frame the king.
But why would she want to frame the very man who gives her power?
I don't know yet, Marty. But either way, Frank got the ring somehow, and before he died, he swallowed it, so Mick and his gang couldn't get it.
What have we got ourselves into again, Sonny? Well, we got what we came for.
We got even more. Let's get the Cluck out of here.
That's the spirit. Sonny, did you order pizza?
I don't think it's a delivery guy.
What do my eyes see? Cocks never sleep, huh?
Hello, Mick. This night just keeps getting longer.
Yeah, I could use a nap.
If I could, I'd clap for you guys. But I got a gun in my hand.
If it helps, you're a bastard with or without a gun, Mick.
Ah, the fool in the leather jacket, am I right? The good cop on the team. No need for the usual routine. Let's just be honest with each other.
Cut the crap, Mick. Do what you came here to do. I don't even care.
But I do.
You know, I want to enjoy this moment. I can't just let it fly away. I want to savor your demise. You don't mind, do you?
Cluck you, Mick. And your pathetic puppet gang.
You know, sonny boy, better to be a puppet in a new world than a free fool in the ruins of an old one.
This is too poetic for you, monkey. Just kill us already.
Hey, that was good.
Thanks, partner.
Silence. One more word.
What? You gonna shoot us? Do it.
I'll get to that.
But first comes the big monologue, right?
You know, in a kind of narcissistic, sociopathic fashion.
Don't you want to know why this happened? You live and die for mystery and justice, don't you?
Well, actually, I'd like to live a few more minutes. You, Sonny?
Yeah, and extra points for the live and die remark, Mick.
So ask me.
Look, you're really enjoying yourself, huh?
I've never enjoyed my...
Wow, that sounds really sad.
Okay, enough with the chit-chat. We're gonna play your game, Mick. Let's get this monkey business over with.
I'm sorry it has to end this way, but you walked into the trap, and you did it of your own free will.
You killed our friend, Mick. You probably don't understand this, but people matter.
So much so that you'd put your own skin on the line? No, I really don't understand, Sonny. You know, where I come from, the strong stays on top. The weak gets left behind.
Come on, Mick. Before we killed your boss, you were just a little monkey on his shoulder.
Oh, yeah. I wanted to thank you guys for what you did for me.
Our pleasure, but you're next in line. Then maybe your secretary can be the new leader of the gang.
Oh, if I were you, Sonny, I wouldn't crow so hard. The gun's in my hand.
See, that's the difference between you and me. A gun doesn't make me feel big.
Oh, really? I remember now. You didn't pull the trigger, did you? At the Westler Palace, someone pulled it for you.
Ага, это безжалостный психопат, который не забудет ничего, кроме него самого. То есть на самолюбие давить, получается.
Why do I feel like someone is leading you on? I can almost hear the melody you dance to.
You think I'm that dumb?
Pretty much, yeah. No offense, Banana Breath, but that's not your style. Or your half-wit gangs.
I just wanted you off the stage. Where else are we gonna kill star cops but in a place where no other cops will set foot?
I can understand that, and I'm almost flattered. But I still don't think you cooked any of this up. Sorry, chimp.
Oh, you'd be surprised, Sonny. Or you'll be surprised at what I got up my sleeve.
Ой, минус 10. Что-то я не то сделал.
Why Frank? What could he possibly know that he had to die for?
Why, that's a very clever question, Sonny. Pulling the motivation out of me and our plan too. You are such a greedy boy.
I'll settle for you answering just one of them.
That miserable insect got obsessed. It amused me at first, but then he really got his antlers into everything. And finally, he took a thing that belonged to me.
Some valuable trinket?
I have a feeling you know the answer to that question very well.
We have the king's ring, Mick. But why is it so important to you?
I thought you were smarter than that, Sonny. If Frank had leaked that we're operating in the Hive with the King's blessing, and the meat is in the hands of the clan, it would unleash chaos too soon.
Your house of cards is collapsing, Mick. No matter how hard you try to hold it together. Even if you kill us, the animals will find out.
The animals? Come on, bird brains. If they wanted to, they'd have found out by now. Just like they would have found out what's in those pretty little cans.
Clawville isn't just monsters like you, Mick.
Clawville is made up of sheep. Greedy, shy little sheep. It doesn't matter what you shove in their faces.
What are you getting at?
We like chaos, Sonny. Chaos got us where we are. But even in chaos, you need someone to guide you or take control. And that's why we've arranged everything the way we have. And in that plan, you've played your parts perfectly.
Don't get too cocky. This isn't over yet.
The way I see it, it's up to me how long we drag this out. Tick-tock, Tick-tock.
You may have won this time, Mick, but someone will come along and crush you too.
Maybe. But you know what, Sonny? I'm gonna enjoy this while I can. Then what will be, will be.
That sounds nice. But why do I get the feeling you're just lying to yourself?
Sonny, I don't need the psycho talk. There's nothing to decipher here. I saw the chance, and I took it. And here we are. I've got the famous chicken police in my hands.
Is that such a big deal?
For the city, it is. If you fail, the police department fails in the eyes of the citizens. For good.
But if the city's in total chaos, what are you gonna feed on, Mick?
We've got a plan, Sonny. Don't you worry about us.
Oh, I'm sure there's a plan. But it's not your plan. If we're gonna die anyhow, why don't you tell us who's behind all this?
Maybe there is somebody behind me. Ooh, ooh. But just don't worry yourself, son.
Well, I'm sure your master will have a word or two to say about that. Is there no one who matters to you, Mick? Somebody who's gonna get hurt if everything goes to hell.
What do you mean?
You may be a lowlife, but even you have a family, right?
What's that got to do with anything? You trying to make a fool out of me?
It's a simple question, Mick. Is there really no one who matters to you?
You know what, chicken? Why not? Why can't I tell you? Yes, there was someone who mattered. She was my everything.
What happened?
She's dead. Shot dead in a raid. They thought I was there, but it was just her.
By us? The police?
Yeah, Sonny. It was you.
So you blame us for the loss of your loved one?
No, Sonny. I'm more intelligent than that. I know she's dead because of me. She was there because of me, and she died because of what I do. You were just a tool of fate. And I should have been there instead of her.
So you're gonna keep chasing this madness until you end up like her?
No. I'm not the suicidal type. I just have nothing to lose. Maybe you can understand that.
I have something to lose, Mick. I've got friends. I got a partner.
Good for you, Sonny boy. Good for you! But unfortunately, the plan can't be stopped, and one of the cornerstones of that plan is you. The chicken police and the legend you represent.
You can still get out, Mick. Whoever's behind this will crush you too, when they don't need you anymore.
If they do, at least it was my choice.
You still have a choice, Mick. Choose life.
You fucking numpty. We're two of a kind, Sonny. Two animals who lost everything.
Maybe, but you chose the path of destruction. I didn't.
Didn't you? Don't you destroy everything and everyone around you?
You know, Mick, a few days ago I might have said yes. But now, I don't feel that way. To be honest, if I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die in peace. What about you?
Unfortunately, you're the only one who's going to experience that, my friend. My time has not yet come.
Are you sure about that? You see? That's what I'm talking about. Okay, enough. This is giving me a headache. What's your final word, Mick? What's the end of all this?
The plan is unstoppable, Sonny. Lady Kayla marries the king. The wedding will be a surprise, but perfectly legal. From then on, Lady Kayla will not only be an advisor, she will own the king. Perhaps even the Council of 12.
Come on, even she wouldn't do that.
That woman is the devil, chickens. I'm a Girl Scout compared to her. But fortunately, her plan coincides with ours, so I have much to gain from our alliance.
I knew this wasn't your idea.
There was more of me in that than you think. But my role now was only to stall and lead you astray while Lady Kayla sorted everything else out.
So you've been doing all the dirty work.
It wasn't that hard. In fact, nothing was easier than to lure you through the city until the time was just right to make our move. You did what you had to do. And even if anyone knows you're here, The police won't be searching the hive for your bodies, because if a bunch of cops march in here, the city will go up in flames.
And they wouldn't find anything anyway, because we'd be a can of meat.
You got that right, sonny boy. In the can. The circle's closing. End of story. There'll be another one. But you two won't be the main heroes anymore. You'll be chum. Well, at least we had a great ride, right, boss?
You bet, Marty. We had a great ride. Now, time to wrap this up. Marty, where are we?
Don't you remember, Sonny? This is that night.
Oh, no. Please, don't.
It's hard to forget, isn't it? The bloody New Year's Eve.
How the hell did we get here? And why?
I don't know, Sonny, but since we're here...
Yeah, let's do what we have to do.
Take the glory. You go first. You know, I was pretty green at the time.
Yeah, you were.
This is blood.
Great work, Detective. It is indeed.
That was irony, right?
You'll get used to it. Now we just need to follow the clues.
Right, Chief. I don't know much about these places.
It's a home for young mothers and abandoned eggs. But there's also an orphanage.
Ah, poor nestless little wretches, huh?
Something like that. A good friend of mine runs the place. We need to find her fast. Blood. It's fresh.
Shit, it's everywhere. Should we call for backup?
I checked before we came in. The police phone down the street was disconnected.
Wild ones. These guys are pros. And you thought of that?
Always the first thing I look for.
Slick work, Chief.
Don't call me Chief.
Okay. Boss? Boss Bird?
Whatever you like.
Blood trail here, too. Whoever it was, they tried to escape in the elevator.
Looks that way. The person was wounded by the counter, then tried to get upstairs, where the hatchlings are kept.
The feathered furry hell. You think they didn't?
Prepare for the worst, rookie.
Blood trail here, too. Blood trail here, too.
Whoever it's from has lost. No one here. The place is deserted.
The silence is eerie. Do you think that everyone's dead?
I don't know, Martin, but we'll find out.
I don't know much about these places.
It's a home for young mothers.
Feathers. That's a lot of blood.
But from what I can see, whoever it's from didn't end up here.
Should we follow the trail?
That would be the logical move, Detective. Just don't let it be yours, Mercy.
Holy feathers, these are...
Eggs, Martin. We're in a hatchery. Looks more like a slaughterhouse.
Oh, I'm gonna be sick.
You do that, but keep your gun in your hand.
Yep, I got it, Chief.
It's worse than I thought.
Blood trail here, too. Whoever
Looks that way.
Who are they?
That's Mercedes Rivera in the middle. A very good friend of mine.
I shouldn't ask you any more questions, should I?
She founded this place. She called me, but there was something wrong with her voice.
That doesn't bode well.
No, Martin, it doesn't. What happened to you, Mercy? Marty, look over there.
Wait, what?
What happened, Mercy? Who did this?
I didn't call you, honey, but you came anyway. Well, I am glad. And I hate you so much.
No, please don't talk. Just hang in there. Hang in there. It'll be okay.
Did I love you? Yes, I loved you mucho, very much. Before that, before the hate.
I know, but
Be with your wife, Sonny. And watch out for Kayla. She's a good girl, but she needs help. She needs your help.
who? I don't know who that is. What girl? Mercy, don't leave me. Don't leave me, you hear? Mercy!
Say hello to Molly, and be good.
Mercy, please don't. I barely slept. Nightmares tormented me. Old memories of old cases, old voices, and reality blended with the dream. I thought I was dreaming those shots, but when I woke up, reality was more real than ever. Clucking hell, Marty.
Hey, Boss Bird.
Morning, Mon.
How'd you sleep? Did you get any rest?
Honestly, no. Any news?
They say, damn, that's a horrible thing to say, but, he'll live. But he's not in good shape.
Can I see him?
They won't let anyone near him. Not even Laura.
Oh, damn it. It's my fault.
What's that, Chief?
Nothing. Nothing important.
Listen, Sonny. I think you'd better go home and get some rest.
А у меня вопрос, а
There's
почему
nothing
они
to be
были
done
без
now.
I've just
бронежилетов?
come from there, Mon. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I think I'm done.
Так, ребят, а я что-то посмотрел, там еще на самом деле остался на час контента, это еще на целый выпуск, потому что, ну, у меня как бы часовой формат, я думал, час 20 где-то будет вот этот, да, выпуск завершающий, а нет, нифига не получается. Там еще минимум где-то на минут 50 будет контента, то есть это еще на полноценный следующий выпуск, поэтому я не хочу делать двухчасовые. Напишите просто в комментарии, там, вам как удобно по часу смотреть, или, например, вам удобно сразу одно видео там выложить на 9 часов, да, как вот многие делают прохождение, сразу выкладывают там на 9-10 часов одно видео. Но мне кажется, это неудобно. Во-первых, на видео удержание будет маленькое. Ну вот, во-вторых, ну, человек постоянно будет путаться, где чего там это он остановился, там искать. Ну, мне кажется, неудобно. Вот. Так что мы продолжим уже в следующем выпуске. В общем, спасибо, что мы посмотрели. Вот, так что я вас, к сожалению, обманул. То, что это завершающий будет выпуск, нет, к сожалению, нет. Продолжим в следующем выпуске. Всем пока.